Nagabenta ki khubor baman kasni peit but subscribe ya u Antor News. Kuble phi baro kinikilong ki khubor bam ta kasni. Umantri katanat puli puthi ka sarkar jilla rakam sangma ulayathu bakatanat kalada ban phalut yeki jingdon kam kum ki utilization certificate UC Shaka Ministry of Education ka sarkar pdeng. Katanat Ministry of Education ka sarkar pdeng kalapan yeki UCS ha ka bakatanat kalada ban pha. Kajing slam ka dehi namar ka ministry ka kwa iki kot kisla kum ki UCS bat kala batha ban pendon kam shwa ya ka pisa kat badon ha ka ba ka sarkar jilla kala dep ban pendon kam ka pisa jong ka first installment la ong urakam habe dei baki Nonghikai ki bam julet chiki school proxy teachers ka sarkar jilla kala bu ka jing maham ban ne ting e la dalap kum ya kita ki Nonghikai habaya ka jing maham umantri katanat puli puthi ka sarkar jilla urakam sangma ula pentip baki don ki Nonghikai ki bam julet chiki school bat na kalyang katanat kanwat bnia e kum kita ki Nonghikai bat la dalap kan ne da ka bating e haba penpau badon ki Nonghikai ki bam kwa shu ban hikai urakam ula ong nga kintu ya kum kita ki Nonghikai bakin shimno da ka voluntary retirement scheme VRS bat kan traino da ka nugu kam ka baki sngotenan urakam ula kentu ya ki Nonghikai baki de ban shim ka jingkit kli ban ai ka jing shakri ban kentiu ya ka puli puthi ya po ka jilla.
Can I decide on? If you had asked me about the fee structure, all things could have been a different one. It's also another issue. So we cannot do anything of the market, of the market. No? So I think something is different. The government policies to be decided about. So this is but about the department and the different things.
What do you think should conduct an inspection to those bookstores, because the prices of the textbook will be of two types, the original prices and the prices that are being put up by these booksellers itself?
No, for the new textbook, the price already approved and been quoted in the tender paper. That price will go and approved by the government. That's only.
And what about the schools who are getting funded from the state government but yet their fees are very high?
Therefore, we are doing all exercise. I think we may constitute. We should regulate the fees structure. I've been told like there are many schools, there are many colleges. Government grant is there. They're charging huge fees structure, which is very burden to the students. I have received many petition from the different organization. I mean, students, communities, and the parents. I think I think it may be the time now, just to discuss well and to decide and what to request. The many colleges, be in the city, in entire state, being assisted by the government fund. I think they should. The minimum, the maximum, they should consider the burden on the students. I think we will study on this, and we will even thinking to regulate the fees structure to the minimum, maximum of all the colleges and the schools, institutions being supported by the government fund.
Sir, winter is still on, and sometimes it continue till middle half of February.
Yeah.
So, is there any uniformity in fixing the commencement of schools, or especially schools?
Look, the students, the educations for all season. Let not weather should not decide what to read, when not to read. Be in the fire, be in the blanket, we should read. We should. So therefore, as per the time, this is very important because it's a very competitive times. We need more time to study. I think there is no as such. I think this weather. Look, you're talking about only in Shillong. Karhis, Nongpo is a perfect time now to study. I think we cannot decide something which is only sweet for the Shillong. We should look at the rest of the country, rest of the world. So I don't think the academic session should not decide only based on the climate in Shillong. We should also take consideration of all the rest of the state.
No, that is agreed. That is agreed. But then, if you remember last year or in 2022, even parents also they have complained because there were some schools
Yeah.
that commenced the
Yeah.
classes a bit early, which is very cold. Especially, I'm not saying that
Yeah.
you cannot study in cold. At home you can study. You have all the facilities to warm yourself up. But then in classroom it's very cold.
But I think for your question, I would, as one of the individual of the state, I would advise the institutions to decide on this. After all, it will be very difficult for the children to go to school when at the cold season, very cold climate. I think for all this reason, be it a hot season, because if you close down the school for because it's cold, and in the month of June and July we have to close them again for the warmest day on the earth, something like that, right? So every action is equal and opposite direction also. So therefore, I think let the institution decide on this. I would advise and I would request, let the institutions apply and decide according to the needs of the hour. I don't have any pending salary issue or any of the teachers especially with respect to SSA. We paid up to November 2023, and we are releasing the next within few days of last 2 months. December, and I think now month is not over. We'll be releasing the December salary very soon.
Thank you, sir.
If department receive any complaint, any with substantial evidence, I think the government will take the necessary step. And I would request, there may be some teacher who lost interest in teaching. I think better to quit and to take BRS. I would request, if any teacher lost interest in serving and teaching in the schools, I would request you better to quit or take BRS, and you go in the area in the area where your gifted, your talent is there. So this is my request.
Is this incident happening all over the state or in some specific pockets?
There may be, I don't know, though I don't want to say all this, but there maybe in every district of the state, we don't know. So we would request all the deputy commissioner. We'll be sitting with all the deputy commissioner and the district officers of the department to make sure all things should not happen. Like every teachers go with the full responsibility vested upon them.